I get a lot of questions about one of my products, the Sweet Serenity ACV rinse. And so I just wanted to quickly show you guys a really cool way that you can incorporate that into your hair routine. And of every, I would say about 6 to 8 weeks, I do a mask. So since I am getting ready to do my wash day, I'm gonna go ahead and do my mask because it's been about, I wanna say 7 weeks. I'm going to actually use henna. One important thing to note is that you see my bowl is kind of beat up. I usually use this bowl for this type of thing. You do not want to use metal working with any type of ACV or powder. It won't create like a good reaction to the actual product, so stick with plastic. I don't have any plastic spoons, but I do have a toddler, so I always use my toddler spoon. Pour this into the bowl. I don't use exact measurements because I've been doing this for several years now. I can kind of eyeball it in here, so I just go ahead and twist the top off so I don't have to like fight with squeezing it out. And then I just start pouring and mixing. One thing I did not mention is that I warm up my ACV rinse. I feel like that helps to help it distribute better in the product. You do not have to do that, but that is just what works for me. MJ, can you go see what Daddy is doing? And it looks gross, to be honest. It kind of looks like baby poo. That's all right. It's good for your hair. And the goal, honestly, is to create a consistency that will allow you to evenly coat your hair. And then I start to beat it like it's cake batter. Because you want to break up the chunky pieces. MJ! MJ! MJ, do not do that again. If anybody has a little boy, then you understand what I'm going through at the moment. This is exactly how you want it to look. Like so. Nice and smooth and creamy. So I am going to wash my hair and then show you guys how I apply this product. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back with freshly washed hair. Excellent best practice to only apply henna or any other type of powder or clay to your hair when it's freshly washed. What it's intended to do to your hair strands, it's not going to be able to do on dirty hair. So you actually need to get your hair clean in order for it to do what it does. Anyway, we have our green bean casserole soup, aka my henna. It still looks nice and pretty. You can tell it's been sitting for a little bit. Outside of me actually washing my hair, I do like to let it sit for about maybe 20 minutes just so it can fully activate. I also have this brush. It's actually a dye brush. It's literally $1. I actually got it from one of the few Black-owned beauty supply stores in Savannah. So if you're in the Savannah area, make sure you check them out. Yeah, so I have my dye brush. I also have some gloves because this is going to definitely get messy. Just the nature of that beast. I have a towel to wrap around me as well. so it doesn't get like on my shoulders too much. I really don't care if it gets on my shoulder. I can wash that, but I really don't want it to get on my shoulders. I mean, I can wash my shoulders too, but I just don't want to. Okay, don't beat me up. I also have a spray bottle. Like I said, it's been a while since I washed my hair. My hair is still damp, but it's not as wet as it was. But that's an easy fix. I prefer to put henna on hair that's wet. So there's actually warm water in this bottle. I normally do it like right after I wash my hair, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled tonight. Of course it was. I'm doing a video about henna. It needs to be warm water specifically because what I want to do with this water when I'm spraying it on my hair, it's actually gonna open up the hair cuticle again so that it can absorb the product better. If it's cold water, it's gonna have the opposite effect. And you don't have to use like steaming hot water, especially if you are washing your hair with hot water already. And I tend to do that because I wash my hair in the shower. It's just in case. It is my detangling brush. I haven't touched my hair at all, so I detangle my hair in the shower like I always do. That's why I have the 4 clips, my hair divided, and getting everything nice and clean on my scalp situation. So I just have this just in case, but I shouldn't need it, but you know, you never know, we'll see. We're gonna make this henna do what it does. I did have on a completely different shirt, y'all, to be honest, but my baby spilled some stuff on it, so I had to change shirts. And then I spilled some stuff on this one too, and I was like, I'm not changing shirts for a third time. Are you kidding me? You guys are just gonna have to take me as I am, as Mary J. Blige says. Sorry. So I'm gonna start with the back section because I feel like I always start with my back right section, even in the shower. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason. I just do. Okay? Let's see. I may not need the water. Some of y'all are gonna be looking like, girl, your hair was just short like 2 videos ago. Child, that was shrinkage. Okay? For the most part, I think my hair is still pretty wet. I'm just gonna spray some water on my hair, not in my face like I just did on the exposed hair. Silly me, brought a towel out, not even using it. So let's do this with the towel this time. The henna is actually going to harden as it dries, so I do not want to have any tangles while it's hardening. I'm gonna start at the back section, and I always start at the ends of my hair because that's the oldest part of my hair. So that's where you want to concentrate at. Like, of course you want it to get on all of your hair, but the ends are the most important part of your hair when you're doing treatments because it's the hair that's been around for the longest. So really that's the hair that you want to baby. And I know people are like opposite. They're like, oh, let me get the hair coming out of the scalp because, you know, that's gonna promote my hair growing. And that's true. And that is important to get the hair coming out of the scalp. But honestly, this hair is the most important. Make sure you get in the middle if you have high density hair. I know y'all probably like, you are being so OD with it, and you are 100% right. But I don't see any point in half stepping doing any type of treatment for your hair. If you're going to, excuse my French, half-ass it, then just don't do it at all. And really, like, that's applicable on most things in life. Don't do it if you're gonna half-ass it. And I'm just gonna smooth it through, make sure everything's coated. My hair in the bottom, make sure that's coated as well. What in the world? Oh. And I think this is good for this section. So I'm just gonna go through all of the sections just like this. And I will be back to show you guys at the very end. Yeah. Alright guys, I am done with one half of my head. This is how it looks so far. It looks like split pea soup or something. Green bean baby food. Baby poopy doo. Anyways, it hasn't even been on my hair for that long, but as you can see, already my curls are popping a ton. The curls are popping. And that is another reason why I do this particular type of hair mask. If you're someone who likes to wear their hair curly, like I like to wear my hair curly, it's super important to have really nice defined curls. If you have a curl pattern. If you don't have a curl pattern, I'm sure you'll hear. But if you do have, you know, some sort of curl pattern, sometimes you want defined curls over frizz. So whenever I think I'm gonna wear a wash and go, which is probably about as often as I do these treatments to my hair, that's when I go ahead and schedule one for myself. So yes, I do schedule my hairstyles out in advance. Otherwise, I would never be able to do my hair. I would just wear my hair in the bun every single day. And that's boring. But I'm gonna finish the second half of my head and then show you guys how everything looks when it's finished, and I'll show you guys how it looks when it's dry. It's starting to dry. I have a lot more shrinkage now than when I started. All right, so I'm gonna get to it now. All right, guys, this is how it looks. It's not dry. This side is starting to get dry. You can tell by the shrinkage over here, and it's starting to get like an ashen look. So I'm just gonna chill out, let this dry. Hey guys, this is how it looks completely dry. It almost looks like the hair paint that I had. So as you can see, my hair is very stiff, so I'm trying not to move it too much, but I just want you guys to really see what we're working with. So I'm gonna rinse that out now, and I'll show you guys how my curls look post henna mask. That wasn't good.